Okay, guys, so today we're going to learn how to conjugate ER and IR verbs. Now, step one is exactly the same as AR verbs. Step one says to drop the ER that appears at the end of the verb, and then you're left with the stem. Again, same exact system as AR verbs. Some of you may ask, well, what's the difference? Why do we have to learn this in two different videos, or why there are two different systems? The reason is in Spanish we have three types of verbs. And one would end in AR, one would end in ER, and then the third one ends in IR. There's no difference between them, just how they end. Our conjugations will be a little different, but the meaning behind them, they're just all verbs. They're AR verbs isn't like a specific type of verb, and ER is different. They're all verbs, and it just depends how they end in Spanish. So if you have a verb that ends in ER, again, step one is the same. Step two is a little different. Okay, so yo will always, always, always go with O. So my ending for yo is O. My ending for tú is S. My ending for él, ella, and usted is E. Nosotros is hemos. And ellos, ellas, and ustedes is en. Now, if you study this closely and you look at the endings that are on the board, they mirror the AR endings, except when we have an ER verb, we just change our A's from AR to E's. Okay, you can see the system. If you look at O, S, E, hemos, N, it sounds a lot like AR, except the A's are E's. So shifting our mindset from AR verbs to ER verbs, we're simply just changing the A to an E. There's one difference between ER and IR verbs, and that is the nosotros form. So for IR verbs, my ending is going to be emos with an I. Other than that shift in the nosotros form, you are now also looking at IR endings. So these endings in red, with an exception of nosotros, all the other endings in red are for ER verbs and IR verbs. Again, with the exception of nosotros, IR ending is emos. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Let's practice. Okay, so my example is to eat, and that is comer. So I chop off my ER, I'm left with com, and I add O, S, E, hemos, and N. So I have yo como is I eat, tú comes, you eat, él come, he eats, ella come, she eats, usted come, you formal eat, nosotros comemos, we eat, ellos comen, they eat, ellas comen, they only girls eat, and ustedes comen is you all eat. So again, same structure as the AR, except we changed our A's to E's, and now we can conjugate an ER verb. If you remember the structure, the song from the AR verb endings, you simply change the A to an E. Okay, now let's review some verbs. So our first word is aprender, repeat, Aprender. Aprender means to learn. Beber. Repeat. Beber. Beber means to drink. Comprender. Repeat. Comprender. Comprender means to comprehend. Maybe you've heard the expression no comprendo. That comes from here. You're talking about yourself, so it's the yo form, and yo always goes with o. So no comprendo is I don't know. Leer. Repeat. Leer. Leer means to read. Escoger. Repeat. Escoger. Escoger means to select or to choose. Vender. Repeat. Vender. Vender means to sell. Romper. Repeat. Romper. Romper means to break. Correr. Repeat. Correr. Correr means to run. Comer. Repeat. Comer. Comer means to eat. The next one. Asistir. Repeat. Asistir. Asistir means to attend. So maybe you remember when we did the school unit, when we studied about classes in school, I said, ¿A qué escuela asistes? I was asking you, what school do you attend? To asistes, ending in es, because those are our new endings for this verb. Then your response was, Yo asisto William Paca. Cubrir. Repeat. Cubrir. Cubrir means to cover. abrir, repeat, abrir, abrir means to open. Vivir, vivir, repeat, vivir, we also learned this verb when we learned the question, ¿Dónde vives? Where do you live? And your answer was yo vivo, because again, yo goes with o. The next one, escribir, repeat, escribir, escribir means to write. Escribir means to write. The next one, describir, repeat, describir. Describir means to describe. Ocurrir, repeat, ocurrir. Ocurrir means to occur or to happen. The next one, recibir, repeat, recibir. Recibir means to receive. Subir, repeat, subir. Subir means to go up or to climb, we could also say.